all the lobster, all the noodles, all the crab here. This is really one of the best seafood experiences that you're gonna have here in Alhambra, LA. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. And I am out here in Los Angeles County in Alhambra because I'm going to be checking out one of the greatest Chinese restaurants you can find in town. But I am not alone today. I have a very special guest.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here, but I brought someone really special because it's a special restaurant. So here is my sister Sally again.
It's Sally. Oh yeah, the most appropriate guest because these two ladies know a lot about Chinese food, especially Hong Kong-style cuisine. Oh yeah. So definitely stick all the way to the end of this episode because you're gonna see a very special spread at one of the hottest seafood restaurants you can find here in Alhambra. And also, if you're new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell because it posts these food and travel videos weekly you don't want to miss out on. So go ahead, do that right now. And in the meantime, we're gonna be heading into Henry's Cuisine. We're gonna be eating a lot of seafood. You ready?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, let's go. It's a highly acclaimed restaurant that specializes in home-style Hong Kong food, as well as fancier stuff like seafood. It's got many awards like LA Times 101 Best Restaurants, Michelin Guide. So this is definitely a Hong Kong-style Chinese restaurant you gotta be at. Check out their dinner menu. Wow, it is so big. Isn't that crazy? It's literally like a book. Every time you flip a page, it's like a picture of a dish. Have you ever seen a menu laid out like this before? That's crazy. Wow, big props, man. They spent big money on their menu. This is the lunch menu. So yes, if you are here from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., I guess you can get a lot of these dishes. And it looks like a lot of them are very similar to the dinner menu. Maybe a little bit cheaper. All right guys, so once again, this is Olivia and this is Sally. If you guys have been following on my show, they both have been on my show for different food adventures, but this is the first time I actually have the sisters here in the same place together, and what a very appropriate place. So thanks for joining me.
Yeah, we're so excited. We're getting in touch with our roots through food right now.
And by the way, Olivia, she's got a really awesome thing going on YouTube too. She does like music and lifestyle, so everything's gonna be in the video description link. Click and follow her. She has some really awesome content. Are you ready to eat some awesome seafood?
I'm here for it.
All right, well, what should we start with first?
Let's do the shrimp.
This is called fried black tiger prawns with garlic and fish. In Cantonese, it's called 北风烤豆腐, ha.
Huge shrimps.
Yeah, all right, that's the way you like it, right? Big shrimp, right?
Big shrimp.
Oh yeah.
That's the way to go.
All right, let's not waste time. Let's eat it. Are we just supposed to eat it like that?
I think we eat it with the shell.
Oh.
Wow.
That's packed with flavor.
And sometimes people get really freaked out that we're eating the shell, but I think in Cantonese cuisine anyway, once it's deep fried like this, the shell is just part of the experience. Like
Yeah.
we eat it with the shell, you don't even feel it.
So I guess it's kind of comparable to you've had that dish, salty, spicy fried shrimp, right? Or salt pepper fried shrimp.
That's right. Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Except this is without the head, and I actually like this.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I know that there's a lot of people, like my parents, they would eat it with the head.
Yes.
I don't. I like to actually just take off the head and eat the body.
Same.
The most important thing about these Chinese restaurants, you can taste that the shrimp is fresh.
That makes all the difference.
Yeah. Most likely it was still swimming. Actually, you keep them in the tanks. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Okay, and they do have a lot of great drinks here, by the way. This is their milk tea, right? Okay,
Hong
like
Kong-style milk tea.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And what's really special about Henry's Cuisine is normally when you get this type of food at a typical restaurant that serves this type of food, like fresh seafood from the tanks, they don't have these drinks. They'll just give you soda. or iced water or hot tea, but they'll never have these Hong Kong drinks. So this is a very specific, unique trait about Henry's Cuisine.
Yeah, and you do notice that there is a full drink bar over there where you can get alcoholic beverages, you can get coffee. Yeah, you can get a lot of drinks here actually.
That's cool.
This is the fried pig feet, but in Cantonese we actually call it a little bit more civilized. It's called hang ju sao, which is pig hands.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with the skin. I like how what they did here is they deboned it and then they left the skin on and fried it to a crisp, because that's a real delicacy about roast pig. And we dip it.
That's right. In that,
all about the skin.
It's kind of like a sweet and sour sauce, I think. That's really good.
It's like a Chinese chicharron.
That's so awesome. That's right. It's like a Chinese chicharron. But keep in mind, there's also this.
Yeah, I've never tried it, so this is my first time eating pig feet. See, this is a very civilized way of, it's very classy actually, a very classy presentation where they remove it for you. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here with this in my mouth.
Oh yeah. Pig feet, pig hands, whatever you want to call it, is actually one of the specialty dishes at this restaurant. So I know it's not a typical Chinese dish you'd find, but it is very popular here, so yeah, get it.
This is the Vietnamese style filet mignon cubes, and in Cantonese it's called yu sik chao ngao lao lap.
This
How
is
much rice do you want?
like really loaded up, you know what I'm saying?
You want that rice.
I'm one
Here.
of those kind of Asians. Okay, all right. I think she wants to share too.
Cheers!
Cheers, all right.
So tender. It's really good.
I mean, it's definitely tender, and you know, it's very black peppery, but it's not like super sweet. You know, I've had at times where it's like really sweet, but this one's like very nice, more on the savory side.
I feel like the basil, that fresh basil, is more powerful and it makes it taste really good. Yeah, and I think it's so perfect. Like, if you go to one of these restaurants and you know you always have like that one picky eater in your group, if there is that picky eater, order this, but also just order it in general because you don't want to miss out on this dish. But usually the picky eater is gonna love this one.
All right, so what is this one?
So this is the Vietnamese style deep fried fish with basil and black pepper. In Cantonese it's called yu sik chou pei yu ping, and it looks really good.
And by the way, she has sunglasses on because I think she got an eye infection. So she's not just looking cool, like posing like this.
She's trying to avoid the paparazzi. Let's be real.
Have you noticed that the batter is so like lightly crispy?
Perfect. And the batter actually tastes really good. Right? The fish itself. I love a good like white fish. You know, and the Vietnamese style aspect of it, with that basil, really makes a difference because I have a lot of this and I've never had it the Vietnamese style.
Really?
Yeah, me
so
too.
I can taste that basil in the batter.
As you can tell, this restaurant has quite a bit of Vietnamese influences in it.
Very heavy Vietnamese. I didn't even know that until we came here and I was like, oh wow, look at all these Vietnamese style dishes.
Oh, whatever. To me, if it tastes good, that's all that matters.
Oh yeah, and it's delicious.
This is a really good fish dish to get. Now, they do have stuff like the whole steamed fish that you can get on the menu, but that's more by special request. So if you want to get certain items, you do have to give them a 24-hour notice. It even says it on the menu, but dishes like this will be here pretty much any time.
So this is the salted egg fried crab. In Cantonese it's called gum sa cao hai, and it's so good. I think salted egg goes so well with seafood.
Crab cheers. This is so good. Oh,
Wow, that's good. Whoa.
yes.
There's this dim sum dish called salted yolk bun.
Yeah,
Egg yolk bun.
that's it.
It tastes.
Sweet, but that one's sweet though. This one's not sweet.
It kind of tastes like that. More of like a savory version over the crab.
Yeah.
Yes,
In Cantonese
yes.
it's called lao sa bao.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you see, amazing. There's a lot of that crab meat inside there.
Oh yeah. I remember growing up and our dad, he would say things like, I do not eat seafood if it's been frozen before.
Or he says it was dead at least two hours ago.
Yes.
hours.
Taste the difference, and I have to
Yes.
admit, when I was younger, I
right.
thought my dad was so picky.
We
now I
did.
can taste the difference too.
Whoa.
Yep. Yeah, we thought that he was picky, and then we realized that he was just right.
The crab is one of their specialties here. Definitely get this crab if you don't know what else to get, because they don't have this in too many.
I've never seen it before. Never.
This is the reason why they're so highly rated.
Yeah, very creative culinary geniuses over here.
So this right here is their house special lobster with noodles, and it's called Yutsik Pai Cao Long Ha Yi Mi. It looks delicious. I can't wait to get into these.
There's a lot of noodles underneath, so it's actually kind of a complete meal.
Oh, totally.
Oh yeah. Can you taste the freshness?
So good. Very good.
Oh yeah, you see all that noodle right there?
It's called yimi, and it's basically like it's called an ifu noodle,
like linguine but different. Like,
yeah, and the texture is just so different from linguine. Like, it looks like linguine, but it's the texture. It's just so different. It's so good.
It's good, yeah.
and it's a big deal of how they soak up the lobster sauce.
Yes.
Ooh.
That's what makes it really good.
All right. It's been sitting here for a little while, so it might have been a little more al dente before, but still, it has tremendous flavor.
So good.
This is their famous lobster dish, so get it because it tastes great, it looks great, and it's good for sharing too.
I've had this at a lot of restaurants around this area, and I have to admit, this is one of the better ones, right, Olivia?
I think it might be the best.
So yeah, when you come here, these are some of the most popular dishes that you can get on the menu. Then, like I said, there are also the other things that you request a day in advance, and those are really good too. But if you just want to show up, have a really nice seafood meal with some steak and other stuff added in, here it is right here. So come to this restaurant, order what we got, and you're going to be super satisfied with the food. And they can agree, right?
Yes.
Agreed.
All right. Awesome, awesome. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode. So you know what to do. Give me a like, subscribe, and also follow them. Really awesome. And I'll see you all in the next food adventure.